Hello guys, how's things? It's Yi from Dove Computers with another review. This time it's the HP ChromeBook 13. Can HP make a premium ChromeOS laptop for the business market, or is it a very overpriced Chromebook? Let's find out. The first thing that strikes you with the ChromeBook 13 is the cool brushed aluminium design and how light and thin it is. At half an inch thick and 1.29 kilograms, it certainly draws comparisons with the ubiquitous MacBook Air. You definitely wouldn't feel embarrassed to take it out to use at the Smile newsstand in New York City or attendant coffee shop in London. The backlit keyboard is comfortable to use on a daily basis with plenty of feedback, and the touchpad does the job. If you've never used a Chromebook before, it will take a little time to adjust to where the shortcuts are. For example, I was looking at the page up down keys and the brightness keys for the backlit keyboard. Using the touchpad, I was trying to right click on the touchpad for extra menu options. The sound quality from the stereo speakers is above average for daily use, like streaming video from YouTube and Netflix and video conferencing on Google Hangouts. It is loud and clear with extra sound enhancement from HP's audio partners B&O. Of course, you can plug in your headphones for better sound quality. The webcam is a 720p camera lens with twin microphones either side for decent quality business Google Hangout with colleagues or clients. One letdown from the otherwise excellent build is that the screen bezel feels slightly flimsy. You wouldn't want to put too much weight or pressure on top of the display. Having said that, you can lift the screen with one hand with reassurance. The HP engineers have done a great job in making the ChromeBook 13 feel solid and premium. Talking of the display, the 13.3-inch screen is a truly gorgeous upgrade if you've used cheaper Chromebooks. Great viewing angles and sharp pixel density from the 3200 by 1800 resolution. In reality, the default resolution is set at 1600 by 900. I found 2400 by 1350 is the highest I could use practically without using binoculars. The two downsides I found with using this display: one, the glossy reflective screen, especially in office lighting, which can be rather distracting. And secondly, more importantly, the lack of a touchscreen. With Android apps round the corner for Chromebooks, touch is more relevant than ever. On a £730 or $600 M3 model, I would expect a touchscreen option, especially when you compare a Surface Pro 4 M3 model for £19 more. Before you hit the comment button to say it's apples and pears when comparing Chromebooks to Windows or macOS laptops, I have to say, for someone who never used a Chromebook as a daily driver, I really enjoyed the experience overall in my 3 weeks with the reviewed model that HP kindly sent out to us. In testing as a replacement for my business laptop, which this ChromeBook 13 is aimed at, I was impressed at the quick startup to my Chrome tabs when lifting the screen up. My wireless Microsoft mouse was detected automatically in the single USB 3 Type A port, and I liked the ability to charge and use an optional HP docking station to power up to 2 full HD monitors with the 2 USB Type-C ports on the HP ChromeBook 13. It took a bit of time for me to get around the quirkiness of using Google Drive rather than local file saving. There is a microSD slot on the ChromeBook 13 to expand the built-in 32GB of storage. You can of course download from the web store file services like Dropbox, OneDrive, and apps to access your corporate network shared resources. I had no problems using my USB stick or plugging in my Sony digital camera to access my files and photos. I found during the workday using Office 365 for my emails, OneDrive, Skype for Business and SharePoint to be easy peasy. In fact, I found myself switching between Google Docs, Sheets and Word, Excel online with no problems. Naturally, with my files all stored in the cloud, they were automatically saved as I typed, and I could come back to where I left off instantly. Setting up Google Cloud Print on my work and home printers took a total of 15 minutes to complete. Most of that time was spent trying to get my home Canon printer set up with Google Cloud Print services. It turned out I needed to update the printer firmware before it allowed me to activate the service. Once this was set up, I was up and printing my work documents. Surprisingly, I found the TeamViewer app in the web store so I can access my remote workstations and servers with ease. VPN client support is provided to a certain degree if you use Cisco, Pulse Secure or SonicWall clients. Naturally, HTTPS VPN will work via Chrome. I was disappointed to hear that there was no Chromebook support for Adobe Creative Cloud, which I use at work on a daily basis. Adobe did beta test the streaming version of Photoshop a year or two ago, but that died a quiet death. Hopefully once Android apps arrives to all Chromebooks, we'll get our hands on the ever-growing mobile apps that Adobe are developing. And yes, before you shout at me, there are some great alternatives like Pixel Art Editor, WeVideo or Photo. ChromeOS has definitely matured in the offline mode arena. Just a quick look at the web store shows the growing number of offline apps and games available today. I managed to use the Gmail offline app, access my calendar, work on my Google Docs and drawings, keep my Wunderlist up to date, read offline articles with the Pocket app, and even play Cut the Rope without a Wi-Fi connection. Yes, not everything is perfect. If you need to do professional level video, photo or audio editing, you won't find much choice for offline versions. Then again, most apps and services are online nowadays on any platform, right? Security on the HP ChromeBook 13 is covered by a hardware TMP 1.2 security chip. Software security comes in the form of automatic updates, virus protection, sandboxing and encryption. Using Chrome Management Console, you can even manage a fleet of Chromebooks for your enterprise or business. Power Wash is a great little feature of Chromebooks when you want to reset your laptop back to factory default with a few clicks. No need to look for CDs, license keys or USB sticks. Battery life on the HP ChromeBook 13 was a little disappointing. I was hoping for an all-day battery life device running on ChromeOS. However, on average I was getting about 6 to 7 hours from the ChromeBook 13 with around 2 hours plus to charge to full from near zero on the USB Type-C charger. A lot of that battery life is taken by the 3200 by 1800 display panel. If you want the HP claimed battery life of 11.5 hours, take the 1080p display option instead. To compare, the Dell ChromeBook 13 battery life is around 10 hours. So to sum up, there's a lot to like with the HP ChromeBook 13. It has a beautiful, solid design, lightweight, silent and plenty of power from the Review Model M3 CPU with 4 gigs of memory and 32 gigs of local storage. The display is best in class along with a Type All Day backlit keyboard. The downside is the not so great battery life and the big question mark, who's going to pay £730 for a Chromebook? HP have obviously aimed this at business customers, but would these same customers have an eye on the more flexible platform like Windows 10 for their tight IT budgets? Or would they see the lower support and running costs from managing a fleet of Chromebooks instead? If the battery life was 10 hours plus and it had touchscreen built in, I would be sold. I for one would be sorry to see this review model go back. Would I replace my work desktop with this ChromeBook 13? Probably not. Would I use it for everything else? Yes, definitely. The ChromeBook 13 may not be the best choice for consumers or tech-savvy power users today, but it's great for business, education and web-based individuals. Google make Chromebooks so much more attractive by opening up the Android app market to these devices. In 2016, where we live in an internet-centric, cloud-first digital world, the HP ChromeBook 13 has its place and it's a great piece of kit. What do you guys think of the HP ChromeBook 13? Comment in discussions below. Please click on the like button if you enjoyed this review video and subscribe if you would like to watch more of our videos. Thanks for watching. Cheers.